Oh, hey there.
Hi.
This gear tunnel on the 2022 Rivian R1T kind of reminds me of one of those talk tubes on the playground. Do you remember those? Here, let me try something. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. You look like the 4th of July. Welcome back to Sparkplug TV. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Sparkplug TV, where I do car reviews for literally everybody, not just car enthusiasts. If you're a return viewer, thanks for your continued support and welcome back. Regardless of who you are, please do me a huge favor and like this video, comment down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and smash that bell icon so you get notified whenever I drop a new video, which should be every Friday. So when R.J. Scaringe founded Rivian in 2009, it was originally dubbed Avera Automotive. His first priority was to design an electric car that would beat out Tesla's original Roadster. 13 years later, here we are with one of the most sought-after pickup trucks on the market right now. And it might as well be considered a Roadster with its 0 to 60, but I'll get into that in a second. As any good car fanatic knows, researching, developing, and getting a new car brand to the market is just next to impossible. Luckily, they got some huge investments in 2015, and by 2018, we're ready to unveil this, the 2022 Rivian R1T Launch Edition. Ironically enough, this is considered to be the very first fully electric pickup truck beating out the Ford Lightning and the GMC Hummer EV. The Rivian has not one, not two, not three, but 4 motors total, one in each wheel, allowing it to not only be all-wheel drive, but also gives it precise torque vectoring for maximum off-road capability. Speaking of maximum off-road capability, the R1T not only has an adjustable ground clearance of between 9 to 15 inches thanks to an adjustable air suspension, but it can also wade up to 3+ feet of water. So the R1T is built on a skateboard platform. This R1T has the large battery pack, offering a 135 kilowatt-hour battery pack and can charge from 0 to 100% on a 220-volt plug in 13 hours. Like Tesla, they do plan on having a network of charging stations completed by 2023, and Rivian claims that the battery will have a range of 314 miles, but according to the owner, he can get up to 300 miles on conserve mode and a fully charged battery. That range drops to about half when you're towing something. All of the motors, the batteries, and components combined, this thing pumps out a ridiculous 835 horsepower and an even more ludicrous 908 pound-feet of torque, helping this 7,100-pound truck scoot up to 60 miles an hour in 3.3 seconds. I really hope I don't need a paramedic later.
Oh no, this is horrible.
What is it, Doctor?
This man has no insurance.
He'll never be able to afford this room.
You're right, nurse. Extract the patient to the hallway. Stat!
The first time I ever saw one of these in person, I actually couldn't even really understand what I was looking at. I love the futuristic EV design, coupled with the quintessential truck silhouette. The front end and back end share a similar linear LED light bar situation, but the vertical shaped headlamps on the front fascia make it that much more futuristic. A cute little feature is that it tweets like a bird when you lock it. It's just really refreshing to see a pickup truck that's unique looking and isn't trying to look like anyone else or look like a warthog from Halo. I'm looking at you, Elon. All right, let's talk cargo space because the R1T's got a lot of it. The front has 11 cubic feet of storage with LED lighting and a 12-volt and 110-volt outlets. Then the totally unique, never been done before gear tunnel has an additional 11 cubic feet and also features LED lamps and power adapters. You can also stand on said gear tunnel to grab gear off the top or get into the bed. The bed is a measly 54 inches long and 51 inches wide, but with the tailgate lowered, the total length is actually up to 83 inches. The bed itself has a payload capacity of about 1,700 pounds and a towing capacity of a total 11,000 pounds. The Launch Edition comes standard with this retractable tonneau cover as well as this air compressor, but both are now optional from here on out. I swear, man, cars of the future are going to start looking more and more like living rooms. You can see it in concept cars, and you can see it's evident in this R1T. This front wood grain panel makes it look like a giant entertainment center in your living room with a tiny little 16-inch TV in the center. The infotainment system itself is unfortunately, or fortunately depending on who you are, a lot like Tesla's in the sense that it utilizes its own operating system and doesn't include Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Also like Tesla, it does have over-the-air updates as well. There is not a single tactile control button, but the infotainment system's layout makes it simple enough to navigate through the media, the climate control systems, etc. Personally, as somebody who enjoys pushing buttons, I would prefer pushable ones, but the owner of this R1T actually loves the lack of buttons. And I can see why though. I mean, the screen itself is super responsive, super quick, and there's absolutely no lag time when you click the screen. In terms of the gauge cluster, it fits perfectly behind the steering wheel. It's also where it showcases its semi-autonomous Driver Plus mode, also similar to Tesla's. There are 8 different drive modes itself, 4 for on-road and 4 for off. Sport lowers the suspension to the lowest setting and stiffens the suspension and dampers, while the off-road mode brings it to its max height and utilizes the torque vectoring system. The seats are actually really cool looking and really comfortable. It's interesting though, I couldn't hear them say that they were vegan leather. Vegans are usually a bit more vocal about their lifestyle. Jokes aside, this interior is absolutely gorgeous, with gorgeous materials, gorgeous looks, and it ushers in a new way of thinking when it comes to ruggedness. Yes, it's masculine, but it's masculine with like a pine-scented smell. Okay, I want to take this electric shaver out on the road. Let's go! So off the bat, the first thing that I can notice on the Rivian is just how regenerative the regenerative braking is. This has got to be one of the most regenerative braking brake systems I've ever come across. And I also have to talk about the key. The key is so cute. It's like a carabiner. It's like a little carabiner key that's so adorable. So far, I mean, the cabin's quiet. You can hear the whine of the electric motors. I don't love the way that the electric motors sound, I'm not gonna lie. But the cabin in general is super quiet. Here, I will blast off from here so I can get up ahead of everybody. Like a oh my god, oh my god. Oh god. Oh, that was scary. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Honestly, not a whole lot of body roll in corners. That's impressive. All right, let's try this corner. There's like no body roll. Wow. It is very impressive around corners. Oh my god. This thing really is like an all-purpose, all-terrain. Wow. I am over the moon with this thing. There's a lot of comparisons to Tesla, but there's also no comparison to Tesla. In the sense that the build quality is just unparalleled. You can do so much in this thing. It is like the definition of an all-utility vehicle wrapped up into one car. This, I can't get over this thing. The fact that it, like, there was no body roll and it goes 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. It gives you tunnel vision with that kind of the fact that you can climb rocks in this thing without even lifting a finger. It's got 360-degree cameras, it's got LTE, it's got absolutely everything. I will say that, like, I think that something that needs to be implemented in, like, the newer models is, like, the whine. I don't love the whine of the electric motor, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay because, like, just this car in general is just spectacular. It's reasonably priced. I mean, like, for what you get, it's almost priced in comparison to what other pickup trucks cost now, especially full-size pickup trucks. It might not have, you know, the full-size pickup truck bed size, but what it lacks in that, it makes up tenfold everywhere else. It's so good. It's so good. The range is even really impressive for something of this size. I mean, of course, like, the infrastructure might not be there for the charging yet. I don't know, I love this. This is a really, really great car. If this is what the future looks like for electric vehicles, sign me the up. I mean, I know I like gagged over like the Porsche Taycan, but like this is even more gag worthy, and it's cheaper than the Taycan, and it's probably, I mean, it's just as fast as the Taycan. All right, Sparks, thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. I'm gonna go ask the owner if I can borrow this for the weekend so I can go camping. So thanks a lot, Sparks. And look, it even comes with a little Bluetooth speaker. It even comes with a little Bluetooth speaker. How cute is that? Bye. Hey Sparks, thanks for watching today's video. If you want more Sparkplug TV content, click right here. Right here. You got two options. Choose one, or both.